Alright, hey guys, it is Javid with the Javid Osanlu and also Whittle Johnson channel. You guys know it's a vaping video, so if you're not of legal vaping age in your state or country or wherever you're viewing from, please click off the video. Okay, so this is going to be a complaint video about SMOK's RPM 4, its latest generation of the RPM. I knew when I bought it, I was like, there's no way that this battery is going to do me, right? Because the RPM 2, even with its battery, I have to generally take a charging cord with me, or I have to take a couple of vaping devices with me. So I don't really care for that. I mean, you know, when I was using the dual 18650 battery mods, I never had that problem. So I could charge it at night and leave early in the morning because I walk every day, usually 10 miles. I try to do at least 10. Sometimes I'll only be able to do 5 because it's 29 degrees outside, or raining. But I still try to get my walk in. So my thing is that almost every day when I leave, within 2 hours, because I'm a heavy vapor, within 2 hours, my battery's dead. And on this one, it doesn't even take that long. So a full charge battery on this RPM 4, you know, I vape heavy. I'm vaping it at 36 watts, 35, between 35 and 40 watts. My question is, you know, it's all well and good that you have created a device that's small and, you know, palmable for a lot of people and discreet and, you know, doesn't stick out like a sore thumb like some of the other devices. Like this particular device I have, which I really like, is the Aegis Geek Vape. Now this one I can charge to a full charge, and it's like equivalent to, I think, one 18650, and I vape it between 50 and 60 watts. It hangs with me, like it stays with me probably till about 1 in the afternoon. And then of course I have to either plug it in or I have to get home and change it out. So my thing is that I like the direction that the mods are going in as far as convenience and size, and the fact that this little bitty mod this thing is really small. Like this is I think it's 3 inches tall, 3 inches or 4 inches tall. It's very small. And the fact that it can chuck a 45 watt vape, a 45 watt draw off of it, I think is amazing, right? But the problem with it is if you are a heavy vapor at all, or a frequent vapor, this thing is not going to stick with you, and you're going to have 2 of them fully charged just to get through your morning if you're a heavy vapor. And a lot of people are like, well, you know, don't vape as much. Well, why not? You know, why should I change what I'm doing to accommodate the companies? The companies are supposed to accommodate the customers. So I don't understand how creating batteries that don't last as long is going to be beneficially long-term for the vaping industry. At least not for this refillable section. Because I'll be quite honest with you, I can buy one of the disposable vapes out of the store, and without charging it, that device lasts me probably 5 days of heavy vaping without having to recharge it. And that doesn't make sense. So why is this device that I paid $70, $80 for, why is it losing its charge and I'm having to recharge it every 2 hours when I can buy a disposable that's in the store for $20 and it lasts me 5-6 days of heavy vaping without having to recharge? Just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's like it's an intentional, it feels like an intentional push towards the big tobacco disposable devices in the convenience stores. That's how I'm taking it. I mean, I don't know how you would take it, but that's how I think I think the age of refillable vaping is going to slowly come to an end. And the reason I say that is because think about the fact that they have now made it almost impossible for mom and pop shops to, well, they can't mix their own liquid in their stores anymore, period. So that was the beginning of vaping, and that's how it started, and that's how all of us that vape, that's how we all started. If you started 8 years ago, if you've been vaping for any amount of time, you started by going into a mom and pop vape shop and buying a mod and refilling your cartridges with their mixed e-liquid, and that's how you started vaping. And we all survived it, and there were no reports of adverse side effects and things like that. And so now we're in an age where if you're using e-liquid from a big company, that yes, they have a class 4 level laboratory that they're mixing their liquids in, and so they're mixing the liquids in a sterile environment, as sterile as a pharmaceutical lab, so that's fine, and that's good, but human error could still happen, but thank God it doesn't seem to be happening. My hair's sticking out over there, that's why I keep looking at it like, oh, I'm sticking out. But my thing is that these batteries, it's a huge issue. I mean, I'm not just saying it for myself. Like, I have at least 10 other friends that vape that are saying the same thing about the new generation of SMOK batteries. And so for anyone who likes to go outdoors, or, you know, if you think you're going to be away from outlets to charge your devices wherever you're going, then I highly recommend that you get a dual 18650 mod and charge it all the way up, maybe charge a couple batteries to go with you, and or buy 2 or 3 of these and charge them all the way up, because you're not going to have a full day of vaping if you take one of these fully charged. If you're a frequent to heavy vapor, this product, RPM 4, will not last you the whole day. There's no way. So that's my review for this battery. It's not really a review, but it's just me complaining. So Javid saying peace out. Hope you are having a great start to your holiday season, and talk to you later.